What's up, YouTube? It's Reality back with another NFL video, and this one might be shorter. It might be on par. Just bear with me. I'm this division, the AFC South, is kind of weird. So you got the Texans, right? Deshaun Watson still don't want to play for them. I think they really should have hired Brian Flores as their head coach. Maybe Deshaun Watson would have played for them. But that, with that being said, Tyrod Taylor's a free agent, and the only quarterback on the roster is Davis Mills. The Texans aren't over the cap or anything crazy like that, and they could definitely use another wide receiver to pair up with Brandon Cooks. They have a sustainable group of running backs, decent tight end with Akins. They could use a little help at edge rusher, linebacker, cornerback, and safety. So coming into the draft, like when people first started making mock drafts and talking about the draft and so on, I heard vastly around that Kyle Hamilton would be looked at by the Texans. But when I look at the Texans roster, they need an edge rusher way more. So if Kayvon Thibodeau or Aiden Hutchinson is there when they pick, they should definitely be taking the edge rusher over Kyle Hamilton. I mean, I guess it's all a matter of perspective and how the GMs feel about certain players, because whichever one you want, Kyle Hamilton or the high-end edge rusher, vice versa, you'll be able to take the other later in the draft and still get a decent amount of value. So with that being said, I think the Titans are a little bit under the cap. Very, very important positions, such as their left guard and their left tackle. I don't think it would be smart to get rid of those guys, but they could definitely save a buttload of money, as well as one of their linebackers. Each of these guys would save them, I think it was between $6 and $9 million, if I remember. So they would be very good cuts to make, and then just bring in somebody equally talented or a rookie or whatever, and not have to pay them as much. Definitely got to take care of the focal points of the team, which is A.J. Brown, Julio Jones, Derrick Henry, and some of their top-tier defensive players as well. The Jacksonville Jaguars, they're kind of in the same boat with the left guard and left tackle situation, but I believe for the Jags, it's not that they're trying to cut them for cap space, because the Jags have, I believe, it's the second biggest cap next to the Dolphins. So the Jags can definitely go out and make some splashes if they would like to. The Jags left tackle and left guard, they're losing them to free agency. So that makes me think even more that they should pick Evan Neal with the first overall pick of the draft. Then they're still going to have to take another left guard probably in the second round of the draft. You really, really, really need to protect Trevor Lawrence, especially his blind side. So with that being said, they also could use an edge rusher, which makes it all up in the air on whether you would take Aiden Hutchinson or Kayvon Thibodeau there. So their other glaring need I see would be safety. And with all the money that the Jacksonville Jaguars have, I think it would be a nice splash if they tried to go out and get Tyrann Mathieu. With that being said, the Indianapolis Colts, they lost to the Bills in the playoffs with Phillip Rivers 2 years ago, and it was because of a dropped touchdown pass where they easily could have beat the Bills and moved on. this year they missed the playoffs because they lost to the Jags, and the Jags have only won like I think 2-3 games on the season. So a very, very horrible loss kept them out of the playoffs. And we all know they have a top tier defense. But more than none, the Colts have a very well-rounded team and could increase talent throughout every position on the field. They're losing T.Y. Hilton. T.Y. Hilton was a free agent last year. They brought him back. Maybe they do that again. Who knows? But the Colts have Jonathan Taylor, who seems to be just as good as Derrick Henry. He had a late start. It's almost like there's a running back spirit in the NFL, because as soon as Derrick Henry went down with his injury, Jonathan Taylor emerged. And it's crazy to know that both those guys are in the same division. Dialing back to the Jags a little bit, they have James Robinson, who didn't play as good in his sophomore year as he did in his rookie year, but it definitely wasn't a sophomore slump. Then there was a little point in time, I guess, where what's his name, the head coach there that got fired. For whatever reason, I can't think of his name right now because he's not important. He was benching James Robinson, and that might be why that he wasn't giving him as many snaps. But we're also going to see the debut of rookie Travis Etienne, who suffered an injury and didn't get to play his rookie season. I thought that the junior squad, Laviska Shenault, Marvin Jones, DJ Chark. Laviska Chenault's not a junior. Who is it? It's somebody else. I think Laviska Chenault's the one that is becoming a free agent. But the 3 juniors that the Jags have on their team, they're all still there. I thought they were also free agents for some reason, but based on what I saw, they're not. So that and Dan Arnold, they do have a very, very great offense. If they could just protect the quarterback and make holes for the running back, if Trevor Lawrence can live up to the potential around his name, they have a really great offense. And I thought they were going to make the playoffs last year, but because I just thought they had the potential, but it didn't live up to that at all. And here the Jags are with back-to-back first overall picks in the draft. So then the Titans. It's sad to know that the Titans grinded through all their injury problems, A.J. Brown and Derrick Henry, and got the first overall seed of the AFC just for Ryan Tannehill to play his worst game ever against the Bengals, and they only lost the game by 3 points. I said this in a prior video. If Ryan Tannehill just only throws 2 interceptions or 1 interception instead of 3, they have a great chance of winning that game. So the Titans could still really make it back there to being the first overall team in the AFC, and I don't think Ryan Tannehill's the problem. He just has to be more consistent. I've always been a Ryan Tannehill fan back when he was a Dolphin, and I think he's a very underrated quarterback in the league. Now the Texans, they have a high draft pick. Will they take an edge rusher or Kyle Hamilton? And will they take a quarterback with their second-round pick? Or do they stay with Davis Mills? Or do they try to get somebody in free agency? I really don't know what would benefit them. So definitely something to look forward to. And to touch upon the Colts one last time, they have guys like Darius Leonard, Jonathan Taylor, Michael Pittman. Carson Wentz, I believe, is on the roster, but a lot of trade rumors. My original prediction back, what was it, about a month ago, was for Carson Wentz and Aaron Rodgers to swap teams, That would be interesting. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, definitely click the like. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe, ring the bell, comment what you thought about this video, comment who your favorite team is, and definitely go check out the other videos. So far, we have up the NFC South, the AFC East, and the NFC East breakdowns. And I also did my way too early power rankings. Over the next few days, I'll be doing the remaining 4 divisions. And I hope you guys enjoy. Please share. I love everybody that loves me. Forever 3 Reality. Till next time. Peace out.